Everybody's in fear, everybody is scared, but then you open a chart of Ethereum from myself, Andrea from Freedom Trading Academy, and you see this crazy price prediction. This is the video of today, guys. I'm going to talk about the queen of the altcoins, Ethereum, and I'm going to give you a price prediction for the end of this bull market, how high it could go. So I'm going to get you super excited. My target is not as exciting as you can think of. I don't think it's going to go to 40,000, 100,000, but I can show you from the data that it's going to go be way higher than what it is right now. Of course, guys, before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, leave a notification, leave a comment down below if you have any question. But otherwise, let's begin with this crazy analysis of Ethereum. Guys, Ethereum at the moment looks okay. Bitcoin has crashed, took everything down, all the cryptocurrency war down with him. Everybody's into an extreme fear, but there are so many good news we're going to actually anticipate and say in the next few months. Guys, number one is the fact that in terms of cyclicality, July is usually a very strong month for crypto. So I believe that what we could be seeing could be a resumption of the uptrend with BTC as well with the altcoins in the next few weeks. And right now we're only pretty much buying very good opportunities. And at the moment I got this chart in front of me which is showing me that's what could be happening with the price of Ethereum. Not to mention that in potentially 1 week the ETF is going to be launched, so people are going to be able, institutions are going to be able to buy the spot Ethereum ETF, which some people are saying could be a buy the rumor, sell the news. Some people saying is going to push Ethereum to the stratosphere. But I would like you to remember what happened with ETH when the Bitcoin ETF was launched. And as you remember very, very well, that was a success. We had the initial sell-off, went down to 37,000 for 50,000, and then boom, it started to go up and it went up to $73,000 in a space of 2 months. It's going to happen the same with Ethereum? I believe so. Now, let's have a look at this chart over here, which I want to show you exactly why I think we're going to go around this area, so then you have a very good understanding. Number one, guys, is the fact that we are right now with ETH into a sort of a channel, as you can see from here, like an upward channel since the beginning of the bull market, which in my opinion started in October 2022. And so along all the time we have been into this upward channel over here, and Ethereum right now is into this situation where you can see that we had a big pump in anticipation of the approval of the ETF. People started to buy in anticipation of that, and right now we had a little bit of a sell-off. Now, guys, I got two options right now I can see on the table to see if we're going to see like an straight continuation to the upside, or we're going to see more downside. I guess it's going to be all dependent on Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin is going to go down to, let's say, 50,000, 52,000, like I show in my previous video, I believe it could be going in between. Right now could be the bottom, could be going down maybe to 53, 54,000. If that is going to happen, I can see Ethereum hitting this red box over here at $2,700, $2,800. Is it going to be the end of the world? Not at all, guys, because in that area is going to be a beautiful area for accumulation. And then what I'm going to be seeing once the whales have already accumulated enough, then they're going to push this thing to the stratosphere. They're going to push it very, very, way higher than what it is right now. And looking at the chart from here, if we're going to still be able to keep this channel intact, what you can see that the previous all-time high is in line with this channel, upward channel over here at $4,800. And looking at all of this, we should be able to push potentially by end of August 2024 up to all-time high for Ethereum or ETH. So what I could be expecting, as I said before, maybe, if the bottom is already not in right now, a further continuation to the downside, 3,000, 2,700, then big spike to the upside after this initial sell-off. And if Bitcoin is going to recover, which I believe is going to recover, then we're going to touch all-time high around this area, or even potentially touching $5,000. Then a September dump, because historically, remember that crypto usually has a dump around September, and then from October until November, December, I can see this parabolic move. And my target, guys, for Ethereum is going to be roughly at this 1.618 Fibonacci, very similar to Bitcoin. Now, some people will argue, and they say that Ethereum is going to go up to, let's say, $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. But the way I can think about this, and I'm a very conservative guy, I'm not a typical bullshitter that tells you that everything is going to go to the moon. I would like to be more conservative and tell you this. First of all, what I did to understand this point over here was to draw my Fibonacci extension over here, connecting my points from 2018 and then the previous bull markets. Then we have the point here from May 2021, the top of the bull market in 2021. And then if I connect this line over here to this line over here and then bring it over here as a projection, then what I can see Ethereum touching this level over here. So that's what I could be expecting for ETH. So I believe that Ethereum could be go as high as 7,230 for 7,200 by roughly end of October, November 2024. Why I don't believe it's going to go to, let's say, 17,000, 15,000, something like that. One simple reason, guys. Look at what happened in the last bull market. So Ethereum was roughly over here. So we went 2018 from $1,400 went down to roughly $80. And then we had a crazy pump to the upside. And the price reached a 3.618 Fibonacci. So we had, if I actually calculate it, I can calculate what was the percentage of gain. It was a 4,000%. So 40 times more than from the bottom to the top. Now, it's very unlikely that, of course, we are going to see this kind of number 40 times more. But also, to hit again the 3.618 Fibonacci over here, which is sitting in 2024 at 15,000. I'm not going to say it's impossible, but I'm going to say it's unlikely. So, to have a very good compound, because Ethereum right now has a bigger market capitalization, and in order to have again a 40x movement to the upside, you will have to pour so much money that you can think of. And maybe the institution are going to do so, but at the moment it's quite, I would say, unlikely that this is going to happen. And what I can see with ETH instead, it will be something a little bit more conservative. So I'm going to go from the bottom to the top over here, and you can see that I'm going to go this way, going to this area over here, let's say up to $10,000 Ethereum, or even $7,000, guys, is a 560%, which in my opinion, it will be making absolutely sense. Sorry, 722%. Or we could be seeing a push up to this next Fibonacci at 11,000, which could be a 1,084%, so 10x from the bottom. So you tell me, do you really think that we could be going as high as 15,000, even 17,000 and do a 17x? Yeah, definitely could happen, but it's more unlikely. So looking at the data, and this, guys, is not financial advice, but I really would like you to understand that looking at all this data, in between 7,200 and 11,000, so this red box over here for Ethereum, for this end of this bull market, it could be a very achievable and conservative target without talking too much BS. Okay, so looking at the chart over here, that's what can I expect. Now, I'm going to cancel all of this, and I'm going to show you short term what I think could be happening with ETH, so you're going to have a very good idea, how to navigate the current situation, where to potentially buy and sell. Again, it's not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, guys. I would like to show you, the crude, real technical analysis. So you can see from here, guys, very, very simple. I drew like a trend line from here, like a diagonal trend line, and it looks like that the Ethereum could be continuing to go to the downside, especially if you're going to have that buy the rumor, sell the news event, which we were talking about before. And I don't know if you remember in my previous videos, I was talking about this specific breakage over here, and I said that what we could be seeing could be a retest of this breakout, which is right now happening. So looking at the chart from here, guys, if Ethereum is going to be able to sustain this, to stay above this line over here and not to break this line of support, then that's what I could be seeing. I could be seeing maybe one more drop to the downside, down to here at 3,000, let's say 200, and then to break and continue to go to the upside. But also remember that it's very, very important that what we want to see Ethereum breaking this area over here, because we can stay here, very similar to my previous video on Bitcoin. We can stay here and talk about whatever you want about the ETF, sorry, of Ethereum that is going to go to the moon and is going to tell you because of the BlackRock and Fidelity and all these other friends. But in reality, guys, if we are not going to be able to break this diagonal level of resistance, you're not going to go anywhere. Pretty simple as that. So you can tell me all of your stories about the ETF, the whales and the Bitfinex whales, you know, how you want to call them. But if we can't break this line over here, and if you can't break this line over here, so if you can't break here and you can't break here, you're not going anywhere. So I'm sorry to ruin your dreams, but this is the reality of facts. So what we want to see right now, we want to see maybe that, as I mentioned before, a buy the rumor, sell the news, you know, with ETH, maybe one more drop down to this area over here, and you want to see a forceful breakout, maybe up to here, retest, and then up again. And that's what I think is going to be happening. If it's going to go lower, I welcome the lower price and buy more, of course. But at the moment, that's what I can see what could be happening short term. So to summarize everything, guys, Ethereum again looks like it could do a 2x or even a 3x at the end of this bull market, which could be finishing around the end of the year. So hopefully we're going to have a nice season, but ETH, in my opinion, it will go in between $7,200 and $10,000 to really stretch. I don't believe 20,000, I don't believe 40,000, but anything is possible. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope it was helpful. If you have a question, leave a comment down below. But otherwise, also, if you are interested in having this regular analysis every single day, and also you want trading calls and you want this kind of results in trading, please join our VIP group. Great group of very experienced traders. We post Bitcoin analysis, altcoin analysis every single day for you to navigate the crypto market in a better fashion. Take care, and I'm going to see you in the next video.